Today's election could ultimately determine the nominations of the Democratic presidential hopefuls. However, the two delegate-rich states have endured over 1/8 of the casualties in the Iraq War. As the Democratic candidates claim an anti-war stance, there appears to be little difference between them and President Bush when it comes to foreign policy.
I think the American people are made to think there is a big difference, but I think in the reality of how the world works and how our government and how our State Department works with DOD on these situations, it's very much the same. It's nibbling at the edges, if you want to say there's a difference.
In almost all of the debates, both candidates promised to start withdrawing combat troops within 60 days of their inauguration. However, both candidates stated in their September 26 debate that they won't even commit to troop withdrawals by the end of their first term in 2013. They mainly referred to the redeployment of combat troops out of Iraq and leave the support of combat troops in question.
My job was to support with cannon fire, support small or infantry battalions. But in Iraq, the whole game is so changed. It's not a conventional war like our military set up for like a World War II style war, that anybody in any job can serve and do infantry duty.
Back in September, they wouldn't be out before 2013. I think the press should hold them to that, because I think that's more realistic on combat fighting troops. Like you said, you parsed it, combat troops versus support troops. And it really gets down to definitions. The devil's in the details. So I think it is just rhetoric. I think it's a ploy to get votes, and that's what politicians do in this country.
Veterans and their families in Ohio and Texas have raised concerns about the lack of details of leaving Iraq and are staying home as they see no difference between Barack Obama, Hillary Clinton, and John McCain. With John McCain promising another 100 years of war in Iraq, it is unlikely the anti-war majority will vote for him. In regards to the two main Democrats, their rhetoric on ending the war is simply just that, rhetoric. Words appealing to the American voters with no plan to immediately pulling all troops out of Iraq when they are president. Jahan Hafiz, Press TV, Washington.